here we are again. Time. How about that? It's day 12. Here on Chris Old House at this old house. As you can see behind me, is a lot of electrical work has been done here. We have new circuits. We have 2 new circuits. And in just a moment, I'm going to show you where they are and where they're going to tie in. We've got outlets moved. We've got switches figured out. We have decided that we're sticking with the old style ceiling lights, which I think go better with this kind of house, and as is the opinion of the homeowner, so that works out for me as well. But let me show you where we're at with the wiring. This kitchen now has 3 circuits. The outlets there and there and there. Those are the wall outlets, and then down here is for the stove, and up here is for the fan, and then over here is for the fridge. So that's great. Those are going across the ceiling in the little attic space up there, and coming over into the laundry area, coming out right there. These 2 pieces of BX, which I'm going to feed to the outside, which is right here, and right there, is this wires. These are the wires that are coming across in this conduit. I'm going to put a box in right there to tie those old wires that used to be in the space I'm standing in now. They are now going to tie into the kitchen and create 2 new circuits in the kitchen. Okay, well, it's a few hours later, and in fact, it's getting towards the end of the day. And here's a little look at what I was working on today. This part of the kitchen has remained pretty much untouched today. I was working on this part of the kitchen where I brought this wire here and put an outlet underneath the sink for the garbage disposal, and another double outlet over there, for, well, stuff on the counter. And just encountered a little bit of a problem that was pretty easily remedied. This wall was extremely bowed in that way, and I had to block it out. See, I actually blocked it out with some 3/8 plywood. But as you see, once I put the level, or using it as a straight edge there, you see it's good and straight now, where it wasn't before. Part of the problem in this, this sink wall especially, is it's really, really crooked. I think it's crooked to the tune of maybe like 1.5 inches. Let me show you. Okay, as you can see, that wall looks pretty darn straight. But as I get out here, I don't know if you're going to be able to really see it here. Let's see if I can do it by standing back. Maybe you can see it. But it bends significantly in this direction, at least 1 inch, I'd say. And that's going to be an issue with the edge of the cabinets, which is going to be right here, and then the countertop as well, which has got to sit at the wall properly, because, well, if the countertop, even if it's a custom countertop and it's scribed to the wall, I still have to deal with the backsplash. And how do I do that to make it look the least strange? I actually had them give me what's going to be a little filler piece for the back of the cabinet where it sits against the wall, because it's going to be out of line. Now, what I could do, which I don't know if I'm going to do or not, but we'll see. Since this whole wall is bowing this way to the left significantly, I could shim it up along the vertical, along the studs along the wall, and bring it back out straight, and then make the doorway bigger on one side than the other. It's a question of what looks worse. What's going to catch the eye the least. So we'll get there with this one. Back in the laundry room, I added a second switch for the light outside, right there outside, because if I walk outside, this door, I really want to trim it out and do the stucco. But above the door there was a couple of wires sticking out of the wall And I'm like, okay, well, it used to be back when this was open in the past. See, there was a light up there. Makes sense. It's a little alleyway here, and there's a light. And now I pulled some wire since I have conduit here, and now I'm gonna have a nice light there, which is a good thing. I also got these two circuits out here that are gonna tie into, where is it? Yep, that lower conduit. I'm gonna put a box right in the middle of the picture there. And because I have the old services for this room I'm standing in, which are going to then tie to those services there, which will give me my refrigerator circuit and my stove circuit. So now, with the time I have left today, I am going to finally start patching up some drywall and maybe get a coat of stuff on there. Maybe. I don't know. Stay tuned. Well, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for day 12 here. Got some wiring done, got some patching done, looked at some new problems. Not as much as I would like to, but I got here late because I had to get supplies and, stuff goes on and on. But getting there. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Chris Old. How?